So you've just installed your lift kit, you got new adjustable control arms. Don't torque your rubber bushings just yet. We'll show you why. So when you buy a new kit, you're going to have some kind of rubber bushing that probably comes in at least one of the ends in your control arms. That's going to be for vibration isolation. If you had double up on any sort of hard joint, you definitely notice some vibrations in the vehicle. With these rubber bushings, they've got a couple parts here. They've actually got the rubber portion in the center, and then they've got a sleeve here in the middle, and then the outer sleeve. All of these pieces are actually bonded together. So when you're applying torque to these, if it's in the air and you haven't set it on the ground yet, when you actually set the vehicle down on the ground, we've got an example here. You'll be able to notice that when you actually set it back down on the ground, you're going to apply some pretty good torque to the bushing there. So as you can see, that bushing, that center section, that sleeve in the middle there, it is bonded and it does not move. So when you're actually flexing out this really goofy control arm, you're putting all of that stress and strain on the bushings if you're torquing those down in the air. And that could definitely lead to premature failure of all those bushings. That's going to lead to clunking, bumping, any sort of funky noises coming from the front end. That's probably going to be due to this bushing failure that you're experiencing. If you did torque these in the air, it's going to last significantly less time than it would if you torque it on the ground. So you've got your control arms, they're bolted into the vehicle, but you make sure that these ones, they're still loose, they're not torqued down. What you can do is you can go ahead and set your vehicle down, whether you're working on the hoist or working on the ground. We can set the vehicle down, and then we can torque these control arms. So we're back here on the ground. We've got the full weight of the vehicle on the axle. We've noticed you've got no tire right here. We do have the axle supported by this jack stand on our end here, just so you can get the camera in here a little bit better. So when we're torquing these ones, we're going to go right back to the factory specifications since we're reusing the OEM lower control arm bolts. So now that you've got the lower arm torqued, this also applies to the upper arm too. We went ahead and did that one off camera, but if you've got a rubber bushing in this position and you haven't opted for one of our press-in flex joints, it's the same concerns. We want to make sure that these all get torqued down on the ground so you're not putting any preload on those bushings, causing any premature failure. This also applies in the rear. If you don't have a poly bushing in your leaf springs, when you're setting these ones down on the ground after you've installed your lift kit, you're going to make sure that those are also torqued down on the ground at the upper shackle position, the lower shackle position, and that front bushing housing. And if you're working with one of our kits, we've got brand new bushings. If you ever need them in the future, we've got these for sale. Give us a call. We're happy to help you with any replacement questions that you may have. We can get those bushings swapped out for you and get you rolling down the trail again.